So, something very, very exciting has literally just happened, and I wanted to jump on here and update you because I did a video the other day about the start of the journey that's kind of led to today. So, I thought that it was only right that I shared this little success story with you, just as a bit of a follow on, and as well for anybody else who's thinking of doing it. So, what am I rambling on about? I'm still really giddy. I have just sold my very first journal on Amazon KDP. I'm just so excited. I just had an email about it. I was astonished when the email dropped in and I was like reading it and reading it and reading it. And I was like, oh my God, I've actually sold something. I've actually produced something from scratch. And I had absolutely no clue what I was doing when I did it. And I just did I went with what I thought, and somebody's actually bought it. And so I think now if I never sell another copy, I'm just absolutely buzzing over it. So I'd done a video the other day I've done quite a few videos actually on the easy side hustles for the broke and lazy, or are they kind of videos, and I've been trying out all different side hustles. I've done an Etsy one, I did the Amazon KDP one, I did the product review sites, Amazon Associates. And I had a really, really good response to all of the videos, so thank you so much for that. And when I did the Amazon KDP one, the point that I was trying to make was that it's not as financially viable as some of the big content creators would have you believe. So yes, you can go onto Canva, yes, you can create a journal, yes, you can upload it onto Amazon KDP, but all of the proceeds that you get from that sale are not yours, as they kind of have you believe. Because if, like me, this is an actual physical product that I'm selling, it's not a Kindle publishing one. So I've got the printing cost to come off that. I've got obviously the commission to come off it. So I think my book sold for like £14.49. And I think it's like minimal, we're talking minimal like £2 or maybe £3 commission, because their prices and things have now changed. But for this particular journal, it was never about the money for me. It's actually an employment tribunal journal and organiser, and I wanted to do it to try and give something back and offer support to people who were going through an employment tribunal, because I unfortunately had the misfortune to go through it myself. So that was initially why I did it. Obviously, it was a side hustle. I did see it advertised on social media, which is why I did a video about it. And another reason why I wanted to share this today is to just reiterate the fact, and I said this in one of my last videos about the side hustles, that I'm not trying to put anybody off. I'm not in any way taking away the fact that some of these hustles maybe do have the potential to have longevity in them. You can potentially make money from them in the long term, but they're not the really quick, easy fixes that the big creators make them out to be. So, I mean, it took me weeks to put this journal together. One, because I'm not a designer. Two, because I've never used Canva for anything like that before. Three, because I had no clue whatsoever on how to market this, how to get it out there, how to get it seen. It's all been a really big learning curve for me. And off the back of it, I think what I've decided to do is I'm going to do a few more videos now, kind of focusing on from the beginning to kind of where I'm at now, because I think a lot of people now are kind of getting the confidence to try new things and to do a little side venture. But if you're anything like me and you're not technical and you've never done like a lot of socials before, setting up websites, hosting companies, domain names, and things like that, it can be really overwhelming and it can be really confusing. And I've had such a great response on the videos that I've been doing so far related to this, that I thought it might be a really good idea. But just to tell you something really quickly, really funny, when I got the email about half an hour ago, I looked, and I was really taken aback, I was really astonished, and the kids were drawing in the kitchen, and I was going, oh wow, you'll never believe it, guess what? And I'm rambling on everything. And my 8-year-old little girl, she was like, oh, well done, Mum. Oh, that's brilliant, well done. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's great. And I'm rambling on. And after about 10 minutes, bless her, she went, Mum. So I said, yeah. And she went, I'm really sorry, but I don't totally understand what it is that you've done. But all I know is really well done, and I'm really, really proud of you. But you're just talking a lot, and I can't really understand a lot of it. So bless her, still offering her a little support, even though I was just totally rambling on in just a haze of buzzness. So I rang my other half instead. I'm sure he was thrilled to be breaking off work to take my call on that. And I rambled at him for 5 minutes. So for anybody who's thinking of starting a side hustle, thinking of creating anything to upload on Amazon KDP, I can now say from experience that it's a thumbs up and it works. But what I would definitely also say is that it is really hard work. It is a learning curve. There is a lot more goes into it than just dragging and dropping a few pages on Canva and clicking a button. But I've got to be honest, all of the hard work, all of the effort and everything has been totally worth it for how I feel right now.